Hey, greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So today we're going to be opening another Kickstarter. This one comes from those good old guys, the Dungeon Dudes, who do YouTube videos, not like mine. They do good YouTube videos about Dungeons and Dragons. I do mediocre videos about Transformers. So that's where we are. But what I also do is when I've done a Kickstarter and it's come to fruition, I like to commemorate that by doing a little video of the unboxing of it, because sometimes they don't come to fruition. But here we go. This is a big old box, the Drakkenheim campaign. So we're gonna get this open and see exactly what we have. I was going to say won. No. What we have funded as a part of a Kickstarter campaign. I do like it, these people who kind of been working hard to, you know, supply the community with some fun videos and advice and kind of little breakdowns of character classes and stuff like that, and also done, you know, obviously their actual play things. They eventually got to the stage where they can do a Kickstarter and give us lots of bags of fresh air. Might save those, we might need those in the future. And 2022, man. Yeah, so I think it's really cool that you know, they've now been able to do a Kickstarter and then you just go blast through on stretch goals. So obviously, what Dungeons and Dragons campaign don't you need a plushie? Spoiler alert, I've not actually listened too much of the campaign, so I don't entirely know much about this character. I know he's called the Rat King. Oh, he's got shiny glittery teeth and a crown and a tail, some kind of half cape. But yeah, a Rat King plushie. What else do we have in here? We also have Legendary Creatures miniature sets. So these are some of the bad guys, I believe, of Drakkenheim. So let's just open this up. So we've got the miniatures there, the bases at the bottom. I'm doing well actually painting up with Dungeons and Dragons stuff. My Warhammer stuff is a different issue, completely, entirely. But my Dungeons and Dragons stuff is actually, I'm on top of. So it's good to have some new miniatures to look at. So I presume this is actual Rat King. He's a small little guy. This is some kind of I was going to say it's some kind of nun or something, but it's got snaky hair. There's a picture of a woman with snaky hair there. Oh, it says on the back what they are, so that'll help. That's Lenore. That doesn't help. The Crimson Countess, some kind of bird creature. Now let's put them back in the little thing for now while we go through. The Lord of the Feast. He's some big beastie guy. I like it. That's great. Yeah. Cool. And last but no means least, the Executioner. Look at the axe on that. Oh, that's great. It's got like skulls and stuff on his back. And it's just big, chaotic, living armor. Oh, that's great. So yeah, that's bag of minis. Let's just put that to the side as we dive into the box again. For another box. These are the Delirium Dregs. So these are kind of people who've been corrupted by the forgotten what the Delirium, I presume it's called, because it's their own Delirium Dregs. Yeah, so these guys have been corrupted, kind of like mutant, zombie, horrific things. I've just tipped them all out here. There's a guy, very Stranger Things, kind of that big, everything, all his head split open, a big lashy tongue coming out. We'll play that Jenga another time. There's a more portly zombie here that looks like his insides have exploded. We'll play that game later. So you probably won't be able to see much on my camera, but yeah, this guy's entire face, his jaw is kind of saggy. There's a big long tentacle moving along, and then there's this skeletal figure that's just wasted away, and then the big one, the Haze Hulk. This guy, again, he's got that big sagging jaw and some extra arms sprouting from his shoulder blades. Yeah, that's horrific. That is horrific. We know definitely which slot he fans is into. So that's those. And we're not finished yet. Oh, blimey. We're inside the box. There's another box. The Dungeons of Drakkenheim. That's crazy, man. Oh. Got a good weight to it. A good presentation, isn't it? It's always fascinating. So I'll lift this up. Whew. Wow. So we have faction pin badges. They all look great. It looks really good quality. We have a map, cloth map. Yeah, this is a cloth map to the city, so you can have that like hanging up on your wall if you're running the campaign. There's a point of reference. That's cool, 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 cool. We have some cards here. These are an Eldritch Contamination deck. So the more contaminated you get by that Delirium, you could get some mutations, I think. And then there's a magic deck, not a magic, you know, magic, the card game. No, not that deck. But I think it says it's got 14 new spells in here, 16 magic items, and 11 relics of Drakkenheim. So it's easy kind of pass around to players, kind of like, this is what items or what spells you've learned. That's cool. There is a pouch here. Hey. And inside the pouch, so it's got blazoned on it, Dungeons of Drakkenheim, this metal buckle. That's cool. Nice quality pouch as well. Don't know if it's leather or fake leather. So, it's got a piece of paper here. So, it's talking about the delirium crystals and stuff like that. So, I think we'll save that for another day. But yeah, it's just a lovely kind of investigation in opening these up. And they're not delirium crystals in here. They're dice, because, you know, we all need extra math rocks. So these two-toned purple dice, and some of the darker purple has got a bit of a metallic sheen to it. Cool. So I like the purple and the white. Really means you can actually see straight away what you've actually rolled, because that's important. Quite often you don't. Then wow. Tactical map set. We've got it all. This is lovely. This is lovely. Right. That's a good presentation there as well. We've got a little thing here. And we've got maps. We've got loads of them. Big old stack of maps. So I'd say there was 10, but there's not. There's 10 maps. It looks like double-sided. So 20 maps in all. 30-inch square tactical maps. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Then, it's not all. What more can we ask for? It's only a Dungeon Master screen. Ooh. That's got all the information relevant to this campaign. Oh, I need to get my eyes tested. That's great. That is great. This is, and last, I think, no means least, the actual campaign book itself. Ooh. Here we go. Again for the map. Absolutely Just having a look. There's some useful appendixes here for character backgrounds. It looks beautiful. The problem is this is the problem. Out of our friend groups and other people that we play Dungeons and Dragons with, I am not the only person who's backed this campaign. So, and it's going to be like an endurance series here, because whoever cracks and reads too much of this book that they can no longer play it will end up GMing it. So, but it sure does look pretty. The art is fantastic. It's well laid out, it seems. I cannot speak, obviously. This is unboxing anyway. I can't really tell you how good the campaign is to run. Just that cover artwork. It's great. So this is obviously this is a darker adventure where you're fighting through a city that's full of corruption magic to find out the secrets within, to find the treasure and stuff like that. Meanwhile, negotiate amongst warring factions or bickering factions to find out what is the best thing to do with this former once glorious city. Yeah, that's nuts, man. So much stuff. So much stuff. That is incredible. I've got to figure out where to put it. Yeah. And Dungeon Dudes, who've done this, they will be... It's either started or it's about to start the next Kickstarter, which is more in the terms of... If you think this is an adventure book, this one is going to be more in the ways of like a Xanathar's Guide for Everything or a Volo's Guide to Monsters. So you're going to get more monsters options, more character options, I think subclasses. Don't know if there's any extra races and stuff like that, but there's definitely like stuff that you could play in a Drakkenheim specific campaign. And that's coming to Kickstarter soon. So if it is anything like the level of what they've produced here, and I should imagine that because that'd be now the second one, that they kind of have the taste for it maybe, and it'd be bigger and better. That check it out. I'll definitely leave a link to the YouTube channel in my description below, and if the Kickstarter page is up and running, I will leave a link to that as well. But on that note, anyway, thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, that's cool. Thanks for making it this far. If this is like your second or third time watching my video and you made it this far, I think you owe it to me by now to subscribe. Maybe even ring that little bell somewhere. It'll alert you next time I upload a video. It'll most likely be about some wacky Transformers or something like that, because that's normally my speed. I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons YouTuber. But thank you for sticking with me. And as is customary, since we can't all see each other all the time, we're going to leave with a good old fist bump across the screens. With that, Bisto! Fisto!